It costs less than a base Toyota RAV4, but it can out-accelerate a BMW. Dual-motor, all-wheel drive, 0 to 100 in under 4 seconds and over 500 kilometers of real range. And it's not from Tesla, it's not from BMW, it's from a brand that 5 years ago, almost nobody outside China had even heard of. This is the 2027 BYD Atto 3 Evo, and after digging through everything BYD has confirmed so far, I genuinely think this could be the car that makes European and Japanese automakers nervous. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why.
BYD didn't just stumble into the EV game. In less than a decade, they've gone from a battery company most people had never heard of to one of the biggest electric vehicle manufacturers on the planet. And the Atto 3 Evo is them showing exactly how they got there. This isn't a budget EV that feels cheap. This is BYD throwing performance, range, and tech at a price point that the established brands simply can't match. And that's exactly why it's worth your attention today.
Let's start with the way it looks, because BYD clearly didn't phone this one in. Up front, you get an evolved take on BYD's dragon-face design language. The headlights are razor-thin LED units connected by a chrome strip that stretches the width of the car and makes it look wider and lower than it actually is. The grille is fully closed off because there's no engine to feed air to, which helps the car slice through the wind more efficiently while still screaming, "I'm electric," the second you see it. Down low, there's sculpted front bumper with functional air curtains, sharp creases, and just enough black cladding to give it that rugged crossover stance without losing the premium feel. Walk around to the back, and the story continues. A full-width LED light bar runs across the tailgate with BYD's signature lighting signature. At night, this thing is genuinely striking. The rear bumper gets diffuser-style detailing and contrasting trim, and there's a subtle roof spoiler that's doing double duty. Looks sporty and actually helps aerodynamics. From the side, you get clean, confident proportions, muscular wheel arches, a rising shoulder line, a floating roof effect with blacked-out pillars, and flush door handles that keep the silhouette smooth. New aero-optimized alloy wheels round it out. For a compact SUV, it carries itself like something a size class above. Step inside, and this is where BYD really wants to flex. The dashboard is dominated by a large, rotating touchscreen, one of BYD's signature party tricks, running wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, voice control, built-in navigation, and over-the-air updates so the car keeps improving after you buy it. In front of the driver sits a fully digital instrument cluster, clean and customizable, showing battery status, driving mode, navigation prompts, and efficiency data without cluttering your view. The materials are where it gets interesting. Soft touch surfaces, contrast stitching, metallic trim, and ambient lighting that genuinely punches above this price bracket. Higher trims are expected to bring heated and ventilated front seats with power adjustment, while the second row offers generous space for both legs and heads. The boot is practical enough for grocery runs, road trips, or hauling gear for a weekend away. On the tech side, expect wireless phone charging, a panoramic glass roof, a strong sound system, multiple USB-C ports, and customizable ambient lighting throughout the cabin. Safety isn't an afterthought either. Adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, rear cross-traffic alert, traffic sign recognition, and a 360-degree camera system are all expected across the range.
Now here's the part that actually changes how people will talk about this car. The flagship dual-motor all-wheel drive version is rated at a 0 to 100 kilometers per hour time of just 3.9 seconds. Read that again. That's supercar-adjacent acceleration in a family-sized electric SUV, not a halo performance model. Power runs through BYD's Blade battery technology, a lithium iron phosphate setup known for being safer and more durable than traditional battery chemistries, while also being structurally integrated into the chassis itself for better rigidity. On range, the long-range variant is rated at up to roughly 510 kilometers on the WLTP-CLTC cycle, genuinely competitive for this segment, even if it's not quite the 630 kilometers some early listings floated.
BYD's also moved to an 800-volt architecture here, which means significantly faster DC fast charging, getting you from a low battery back up to a road trip-ready charge in well under an hour. Multiple drive modes let you flip between efficiency-focused commuting and that 3.9-second party trick whenever you want it. So, where does that leave the 2027 BYD Atto 3 Evo? It's a compact SUV with genuinely quick acceleration, a premium-feeling cabin, a strong safety suite, and real-world range that holds up against rivals costing significantly more, all wrapped in a design that doesn't scream budget. If you're cross-shopping against a BMW iX1, Volvo EX30, or similarly priced European and Korean rivals, the Atto 3 Evo is positioning itself to undercut them on price while matching or beating them on performance and tech.
So I want to know, would you actually put a BYD in your driveway over a more established badge? Or is brand reputation still worth paying extra for? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want more honest first looks at the EVs actually worth your attention, not just the ones with the biggest marketing budgets, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because Historical Legacy channel is just getting started. See you in the next one.